My name is Zach Mesel. I'm the president of Wooden Spoon Technologies in Santa Rosa, California. We are an IT consulting company that deals with the small business sector. I started the company 7 years ago myself, and we've developed it into a good little going concern here. I've got 3 employees. I'm the primary person who does most of the sales activities, although my operations manager also works with me on some stuff.
How long have you been using QuoteWerks?
We've been using QuoteWerks for, I want to say, over 4 years now. We use it in connection with ConnectWise.
What did you use before QuoteWerks?
We were developing our quotes in QuickBooks, using the QuickBooks estimating tools.
Are you still using QuickBooks with QuoteWerks?
We still use QuickBooks, but we do not use it for estimating. We have the integration between QuoteWerks and QuickBooks, so we send our QuoteWerks quotes as, I believe, as sales orders over into to QuickBooks, and that actually works very well.
How did QuoteWerks improve your sales process?
It just streamlined it. It streamlined it in a huge way. Before we were using QuickBooks, when we were using the QuickBooks estimates, QuickBooks estimates look like QuickBooks estimates. They don't look particularly professional. They're somewhat organized, but they don't look very slick. And what QuoteWerks has allowed us to do is actually put a comprehensive proposal package, very professional looking, in front of our customers. And that really improves our image with our customers. It really allows them to see what we're talking about when we're quoting a project for them. And I think it increases their confidence. Our customers think that we know what we're doing based on our conversations and the appearance of our quotes. So it really has kind of polished our image.
How did QuoteWerks address your pain points?
The problem with the QuickBooks estimates was that we had to transcribe everything from QuickBooks into ConnectWise. So there was no direct integration there at all. So because QuoteWerks integrates both with ConnectWise and with QuickBooks, things aren't falling through the cracks anymore. It used to be that we would have products that we would forget to bill for, and that would create a situation where we either wouldn't bill for them, or we'd have to go back and issue a second invoice to the client for something we'd forgotten to bill them for, possibly months in the past. And that was not going over very well with our clients. So it really, by integrating both with ConnectWise and with QuickBooks, it kind of gives us a seamless closed loop, if you will, from the time that we quote to the time that we invoice. Everything just goes through, and we're not leaving money on the table anymore.
What do you personally like about using QuoteWerks?
It just makes the quoting process much faster. Because we're able to create templates for a lot of the kinds of proposals that we do, it makes it very easy. Number one, I can make sure that the information that I want to be on a template on a particular kind of project is there, and that it's there in the format that I want it. And then when I'm working with my operations manager, after I've made contact with a customer, and I'm giving her the information about what I want, the specifics in the quote, it's very, very quick for her to go in and create those quotes. One of the other things is, because we have a variety of different vendors that we work with, we're able to actually take those vendors' price files and integrate them with QuoteWerks really quickly. And again, it increases the accuracy both of what we're quoting and making sure that we're quoting it, at the right price, and that we're quoting the right item. So it's from a business owner standpoint, it really streamlines the process, and you're also able to manage your margins very, very well.
Can you share some of your experiences you've had with our technical support staff?
Well, we haven't had that many issues. Usually it's some weird thing with installing in our environment, and the times that we've had to call in and request support, it's great. I've dealt with lots of other companies in the past, and you call in their tech support, and you can tell that their tech support staff is not particularly happy. Now, I'm not sure what you're doing over there in Orlando, but every time we've called in, people are just very chipper and very eager to help. We've never gotten any kind of blowback for the problems. We've never had any kind of, what the heck are you guys doing over there? It's always been very friendly, and our issues have been resolved very quickly.
In your mind, what really sets QuoteWerks apart from other solutions?
The biggest thing is innovation. We work with a lot of different software companies. We use a lot of different software in the general course of business. And we've seen some companies that, you purchase a product and it never gets improved upon for years. And that's just not the case with QuoteWerks. What we've seen is consistent innovation of the product. You guys do a lot of incremental releases that include new function. And what we've seen, especially as ConnectWise partners, is that you've taken a pretty keen interest in what our needs are, and you've really focused on integrating those needs into your product. And that is just, you just don't see that all the time. So that's really, I can't think of another company that's being that proactive in the kind of work they're doing with a customer set and making sure the functions are getting integrated into the product.